Welcome everyone back to another live stream. I hope you're all doing well. What is going on, everyone? We are back, yes. We already got 5 people watching. Welcome, guys. What is going on? Make sure to say hi in the chat if you haven't already. Michael's already here. Made this one quickly. Gonna put the laundry in while waiting. Well, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? I hope the laundry goes well. But yes, I was meant to go live a little bit earlier, like I said on the Discord, but unfortunately I just got home about just over half an hour ago, so I had to quickly get the live stream set up, and I was starving, so I had to quickly eat something, guys. So apologies about that, but we are now live. I hope we're all well. How are we all doing? Can you guys let me know how the audio is, please? That would be amazing if you guys could, but it should be alright. Fingers crossed it's all good. I might just quickly check actually. Yeah, I think we're all good to go, guys. So yes, welcome one and all. Good to have you all here with us today. Yeah, make sure to say hi in the chat if you guys haven't, if you guys make sure to say hi in the chat. See where you guys are from, who's watching, all that cool stuff. What hobby we've been up to this week? How's everyone's week's been? Would love to know that, guys. What you guys been up to, hobby-wise? Myself, just been working on a few other things. Getting ready for our new Battle Games Middle Earth series that is going to be coming out hopefully very soon. We're on the grind again, guys. I'll say that we're on the grind. In this stream, we're going to make some terrain for the games. We're also going to be doing. I've also been model prepping, painting, all that cool stuff. So yeah, hopefully it pays off. We'll have to wait and see. But yes. So in this stream, what we're going to be doing is if you can probably tell by the title, Hedges, Hills, Ruins, and other things as well. Because as if you guys don't already know, if you don't already know, I've been probably prattling about it in every live stream, every video for the probably like the last year. But we're doing the Battle Games in Middle Earth series essentially, which would be cool. Hey Michael, Bromwell, welcome to the stream, my friend. How you doing? Finally bought King Brand Bar the Second Dale Commanders in the UK. They've been out of stock since August last year. That's insane, dude. That is absolutely insane. Hope you're well, my friend. Yeah, awesome that you finally got them. Awesome. Have you got them yet, or are they on their way? But yeah, very cool, my dude. Yeah, are you guys working on anything during the stream? Working on anything this past week since we've last streamed? But yeah, so we're going to go through basically to lay it all on the line now, guys. So the plan is, obviously, if you guys don't know what Battle Games in Middle Earth is, it was a magazine series that came out in the early 2000s. And what it did is every fortnight, so every 2 weeks, it came out with a model, or like a metal model, or a Spirit of Warriors, or something like that. And it basically taught you how to play the game when the game was first coming out. This came out just after the Two Towers got announced. The game released. Because the Fellowship of the Ring, the game started in early 2001, December 2001. Two Towers came out in December 2002, and then this magazine started in about February 2003. So the year that the Return of the King was going to come out. And it basically, it was a big success. Everyone knows this story. So my plan is to do a bit of a retrospective kind of series where every fortnight, like the magazine did, we're going to go through every single issue. We're going to work our way through. And I know this probably isn't going to be anything, you're not going to probably learn anything, guys, or do anything like that. But I thought it'd be like a kind of a love series to the game, essentially. Because this is how I started. This is how I started with Battle Games in Middle Earth. I remember it wasn't this particular issue, because the particular issue that number 1 that I got, I've ended up getting about 48 issues in, and then it basically stopped coming, unfortunately for me. But all those issues got destroyed in it got water damage. So unfortunately I had to chuck him out. But I remember getting off. It was a first day of school. In year 1, I think it was, and my mum picked me up, and this was waiting for me in the car. So very, very cool to see. And so yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to go through everything. Like I said, you guys probably won't learn anything new essentially, but we're going to go through everything. We're going to build the models, paint them, play the games. Like the very first battle here. The very first battle report is just like a goblin ambush, Aragorn versus a bunch of goblins. It just shows you, there's no wound chart, it's literally just like how to move, a little bit of shooting, a little bit of fighting. I don't think, can he even shoot? Yes, there is shooting in here. So like, and it slowly builds up, and it does get very, 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 very good at the end. And obviously, your first paint jobs, they're not too great, as you guys can see. They're not, bit of green, bit of silver, bit of black. But, by the end of the issues, when you get to issue 91, because it went up to 91 issues. It was never supposed to, but it was that popular, it went to 91 issues, along with 3 special editions of the 3 films. It's, like they're amazing looking stuff. And just like, as well as the terrain, like, making a basic battlefield, like there is no terrain in the first issue. But it shows you what you could do with stuff that you got at home. So like rocks from the garden, stuff that you can buy, books under a table, a cloth, even just on the table itself. So there's those kind of things which are very, very cool. And then you got, your dream battlefield, like, you go from, put some rocks and, a bit of a books under a cloth to that, it's like, where do I go from here? But yeah, so that's essentially the plan, guys. And as you guys can see, each issue came with some paint, of course. You probably run out of those paints trying to paint those models, to be honest. But yeah, so you got some paints. You got in some issues got some models, or a metal model, or a Spirit Warriors. So that's the plan, guys. That's the plan. What we're going to do. So that's basically all laid out on the table. So what the plan for me to do with these streams is that I have been in talks with, I've got to get back into touch with them, but Cameron from Paints on a 4-Up, awesome channel, go check him out if you haven't already, had this crazy idea, and I pitched it to him. What if, because obviously I don't really have anyone to verse here on the channel, it's just little old me, so what if we do like a kind of thing where we, stream it, and we'll work it out. And I think he's up for it. So this first live stream for this, we're going to be doing some building of the terrain that we need for the scenarios, but also some live streams is what we're going to actually play the we're going to play the battle reports on stream, is the plan anyway. And then what I'll do is that I will cut that down and do some cool shots while we're filming it, and essentially cut it together and make the series out of it every 2 weeks. So that's the plan, guys. So I don't know how many we're going to get through today. I can't be live for too long, maybe 2 hours at max. We'll have to wait and see how we go. But obviously we have issue 1, so it's basically an introduction to SBG. It's still the same game as it is today. It just shows you a few different things. So yeah, on this stream, what today we're going to be building is some of the terrain that we're going to need for the first few scenarios. So this one, as you guys can see, if we actually turn to the scenario, what we have here is that it is literally just a basic battlefield. It's just a green map. And my plan is to just do what it shows you in the scenario. So if you were just starting out, little old you, 10, 11 years old, just starting out, what can you do? And that's essentially what I want to make the series of. Is again, just a bit of a love letter to the game and how I came to this point in my life, essentially. So like the first, we're not going to paint the goblins like this. We're not going to paint them like that, but we will be. Hey, Dexterous, welcome to the stream, my friend. If you're saying greetings or welcome, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you in the chat. But yeah, so like my plan is not to paint the goblins like this. Like we'll paint them up to battle ready, because you usually get 2 sprues of warriors like this. So the first sprue we go battle ready, and then when we get this issue again, like in issue 19 or 20, that's when we put them up to parade ready. So that's the plan anyway. So unfortunately, in the first issue, there is no terrain. It just shows you like a few rocks. Like I said, a cloth battlefield, the table, just on your kitchen bench, some books under a cloth, that kind of stuff. And I'm not going to make this on on this stream. I'm just not going to do that. Sorry guys, because that's going to take forever. Like that's a dream battlefield. That's what we're going to get to at some stage. And then you can see what's in your next gaming pack and what's coming soon. So this one came with 12 Warrior Goblins, and the next one comes with Last Lines Elves and Warriors and Emerald. Then we have Frodo, then we have some Urukai. So let's move on to issue number 2, which I couldn't find, but I do have this handy reference. And if I quickly switch to here, which you guys should be able to see, hang on, we should have issue 2 ready to go. Fingers crossed. Is that looking good? I think we are. I think that looks good. Yeah, I think we're all good here. Hey Josh, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Hope you've been well. So we have issue 2. So obviously, like I said, I couldn't find my issue. I don't know where it is. Obviously I will find it because I've got the entire collection all sealed, so I haven't opened that one yet, so we haven't got to that stage yet. But I got 2 collections, one that I opened and one that's sealed, and we're going to be using the sealed version, but I couldn't find my open copy, but that's okay. I didn't want to crack it open just yet, the new one. But here we have issue 2. So we have Elrond High Elves. Josh, you'd like this. You love some elves. Got some Elrond here. Came with Last Lines Elves and Warriors and Numenor. Got a few basic profiles, like Elrond, fight 6, which is pretty cool. In the Fellowship of the Ring edition, he was fight 9. And crazy stuff. And Gilgalad was fight 6, I believe, in that version. But look at this. In the first edition, this will be second edition of the game. I think even in the first edition, to be honest, elves were fight 6. That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. And yeah, Urukai's Berserkers, they couldn't fail a courage test. They were courage 8 unless they could have a minus courage, but usually it was just good versus evil. I don't think even good had a minus courage at that point. So Aragorn, Lurtz definitely a different profile than it is today. Mortal Orcs, fight 3, courage 2, pretty much all standard. Well, not in the new edition, obviously, because the profiles have changed a little bit. Then we have the scenarios. So we have again just a basic battlefield. Again, just starting out. GW has always hated poor Gilgalad. Yeah, in the first edition, in the Fellowship rulebook, I don't have it with me at the moment, but Elrond was fight 9 and Gilgalad was fight 6, which is absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. So yeah, this one's like a bit of a reconnoiter scenario, which is kind of cool. Then it shows you how to prepare your models. Kind of cool. With different types of plastic there. Retro GW. Then we have the Men of Gondor. So again, it's very basic. I'm doing mine. Actually, I can kind of show you. Can I show you? Yes, I can. So I had painted these guys up for the stream. And like I said, I'm going to be doing battle ready. So, what I've done, actually I can show you the goblins as well, and the Uruks. So, get a couple out for you guys. Uno momento. Alrighty, so if I quickly come back, Imagine I was just having fight 6 nowadays, so many people would be crying about it. Alright, so if I quickly come back to this scene, where we should be a little bit closer. So, here's our, I don't know if you guys can really see it too well, but we have a goblin at battle ready. So, he's a little better than you guys can see in the magazine. Oh. So, we have a goblin with battle ready. I've done his eyes as well. So it's just basically a base coat and a wash. That's what I'll be doing for the first few bits. We have a goblin archer as well. Is he gonna focus for me? Please focus. Oh. There you go. Cool. We have a high elf. Oh, focus. Focus, there we are. So again, just to battle ready standard. We have a bowman. We have a warrior of Nimnor, so you can see he looks a bit better than he does in the mag. But again, just up to battle ready. And then for the orcs, I've got a side-by-side comparison actually. So we have an orc at battle ready. It's very dark, I apologize guys. Probably very hard to see. And then we have an orc at parade ready. So you guys can kind of see what we're going to go for. So battle ready, parade ready. You guys can kind of see the difference hopefully. So that's essentially what the painting guides will entail. Man of Gondor says Numenor was a lie all along. Yes, Michael. Yes, indeed it was. Yeah, if we go back, that's not what we wanted. That's what we want. Yeah. So there was no such thing as Warriors of Numenor, and because Minas Tirith warriors didn't exist at the time. So what we have, where are we? Was it even in here? It might be in the first issue, maybe. Yeah, it might be in the first issue, actually. Let me have a quick look. First issue? Huh. Was it? Am I missing something? There's no profile here for him. Oh, of course, it's in the bloody thing, isn't it? Yeah, so we have a Man of Gondor here, and again, it's just a Numenor warrior, but those are the only warriors of Gondor that existed at the point. There was no Minas Tirith warriors, because this is still in the Two Towers edition. So we have a Man of Gondor at fight 3. Numenorians at fight 3. Oh. The Goblin warriors at fight 2, Elven warriors at fight 6, so yeah. Yeah, you can see how that is going to play out. And then, yeah, like I said, we have the painting guides for the Men of Gondor. Even I feel like my battle ready is probably a little bit better than that, fingers crossed. And then we have the high elves as well, which is kind of cool. It's kind of funny that, you know, you have your battle ready high elf here, and then on the right you have like a magnificent heavy metal masterpiece of a bowman, which is kind of funny. Then we go into the hobby section. It tells you what you guys kind of need for the terrain, essentially, which is cool. And then the first terrain piece is making a simple ruin. Now, I'm not going to do it today, but I might do it for the video, just because, like, you know, everyone's got to do it. You know, everyone's going to make a ruin, a corner ruin in your life. We will be making ruins today, not this specific ruin, but we could make something very similar to something like this if you guys want me to. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And next up we have Frodo. So we'll switch back because I do actually have the Frodo one available with me, which we have right here. And this one is actually when we actually do start to get some proper terrain making. So we have
one here for about priority and movement, which is cool. Nice little board here with Buckleberry here, and I'm assuming that's Weathertop, but obviously that wouldn't make sense, but you know, it is what it is, it's SBG. And then we have the Pursuit of the Ringwraiths. Again, the board is very basic. There's like a little bit of a scatter rock on there. That's about it. I do have a plan for doing these like basic boards, and it's got to do with this. This is a canvas board. Now, obviously, this is used for like, what do you call it? Like art, design, that kind of stuff. But what you don't know is if you're just starting out, they're great little gaming boards. Because, of course, if you don't have, you know, like, what do you call it? Access to like hardware stuff. These are already reinforced. Obviously, the base isn't. You could always like build like some like a plywood or something, or like a balsa wood underneath to just make it a bit stronger. But they're great for gaming boards. You know, you just do some texture on there, paint it up, and you know, Bob's your uncle really, or you know, marries your aunt. So I may do that. If we get time today, I might do that as well, but we'll have to wait and see. But I just thought I'd show that to you guys anyway. Coming back to this one, again, just shows you the basics of, again, because they're still, you know, they've got like 4 pages to show you over the course of 91 issues to show you how to play the game, so there's little bits here and there. This one we have Frodo. Now when we do actually get full characters like this, like Frodo, as you guys can probably see, I haven't done this one yet, but Frodo, you know, he's a bit ropey, but you know, still alright for, you know, if you know, 6 weeks in, your first hero model, not too bad. You know, and you know what, these magazines also come with absolutely fantastic reference images, so you can see what they actually look like without any color grading or anything like that. It's really good stuff. You know, they're painting details like the ring in, which is kind of cool. But yeah, when we actually get to like heroes like this, where it's just, you know, like a hero model or like a metal model, because like sometimes you'll get like berserk and stuff like that, we will paint the full model in that issue. We won't go battle ready, if that makes sense. Now we come on to making a hedgerow. So this is where we're going to start out. Obviously some very simple stuff, but I have gone through future issues and I have a list. So let me pull my list up, guys. And what we're going to need is, so far, so if we move up to that point, we are going to need, I did write down, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, so how many hedges do we need? Hedges. I think it's 3 or 4, to be honest, guys. I think we need 3 or 4. So we're going to make 4 just in case. So, shall we get started? We've got some stuff ready to go. We have some scarab pads. If you don't know what these are, guys, they're basically what you do your washing up with. Simple scarab pads. So we have that. We have some PVA glue. Again, I'm never prepared, guys. Give me a sec. Right, we've got some PVA glue. We also have, I did have to go to shops on the way home, guys, because I did forget something. We have some paint. We've got brushes. We've got a hot glue gun, because we will need hot glue. So I'm going to open that up. But yeah, what are you guys working on anything during the stream? Do let me know in the comment in the chat, guys. I'd love to see what you guys are working on. Josh, are you still working on that Mirkwood Knight? Right. I'm just going to quickly open this stuff, guys, because it's basically brand new stuff, which is kind of cool. And I think I'm going to get that glue gun heated up straight away. Okay, what can I take out? I think that was okay to take out. We'll have to wait and see. I think that automatically turns on. Don't think I actually have to turn it on. Alright, well, we'll wait and see. Hey, Glassney, welcome to Ranger Team, my friend. Did that while I was looking at stuff. Jeez. Thank you, my friend. Very much appreciated. How are you doing? How you doing? So yes, I've got the hot glue gun heating up, guys. So I've also got. We're gonna make our base. I'm so disorganized, guys. It's not even funny. That's alright. You guys will hold with me. Hold. Yeah, just finished the metallics on the last Mirkwood Knight. Sent it into the string thread. Hopefully I can get him nearly. Oh my god, why did that have to pop up at that exact point? Sent it in string thread. Hopefully I can get him nearly finished by the end of the stream. Awesome, Josh. Awesome, dude. Glassney, not too bad yourself. I'm doing very good, my friend. I appreciate you. Can we get some love in the chat for Glassney, guys? First new member of the stream. What have you been working on, Glassney, recently? Alrighty, so we've got some very thick card. I'm just going to cut a little piece off, just so we got something to work with that's not obscenely large. Is that even going to be enough? Yes, it will be. Now what we're going to use... It might be better just to use a hobby knife. But they tell you to use scissors, you can't use a hobby knife. I've only really just got back into it after 14 years, so not a lot, unfortunately. Oh, well, fair enough. I mean, I got out of it for about 3 years in around 2017. Sold my entire collection. And then when the virus hit, had nothing to do, so I started to get back into it again. And yeah, I've built up my collection over the last 5 years again. I just need to get a pencil, guys, so just talk amongst yourselves. Again, if you've never been to one of these terrain streams, guys, this is what happens. I'm very disorganized. I am very disorganized. Michael says, I'm just hoping they don't have an actual glass thing. That'd be rough. It would be very rough, indeed. So, where is my... I swear, guys, I'm never organized. Okay, so we have a ruler here. So how far? How wide are they? They are 9 centimeters. Okay, so we need to go. I'm gonna cut them pretty much directly in half if we can. Would be helpful. Because I know they're pretty basic, guys, but you know, still gotta be camera worthy. Just a nickname for my mates gave me when I snapped. Oh, my ACL. Jeez. Hopefully everything's all queued up now, my friend. Now, why is that off center? I swear. Measure once. Oh, sorry. Measure twice, guys. Always measure twice. Yeah, it's me. I'm wrong. There we are. Some classic terrain here, guys. Why? I'm so confused right now. That is not. What's half of 9? 4.5. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, it's not that. I'm just an idiot. That's right. I was going 5 and not 4.5. That's alright. It's just me. Thank goodness for that. I thought my eyesight was going. Alright, that looks better. Bloody hell. So what we're going to do is... I'm going to cut this essentially in half. Like that. Again for the other one. Professional, like, oh, I'm not a professional by any means, Michael. Not by any means. But hey, you know, still works out in the end. I somehow built Helm's Deep, so, you know, it all works out in the end. You know what's fun? Is that after issue 15, that's the Saruman issue, we have the Two Towers issue. It's weird because they come out. It's like Two Towers, then Return of the King, and then it goes back to Fellowship. It's kind of odd. But in that issue, we like it's still like we have like a ride out of Helm's Deep, and like it's on like a Helm's Deep board. So that's kind of the reason why I built Helm's Deep is for the battle game series for that. I've always wanted to build that. All right, so we've got some pieces here, guys, as you guys can probably see. Now we're going to make some bases for it. So it says here to make that our hedges, make sure our hedges stand up when you're going to base it on a big piece of thicker cardboard. Picture A. That's quite thick, if you ask me. Cut it at a rectangle shape that measures about 5 centimeters by 15 centimeters, or 2 inches by 6 inches. I don't think I have inches on here. Oh no, I do. But it's backwards. Well, let's see how this goes, shall we? So, I'm gonna go 6 inches. They're only 5.5 inches long, so let's just go 5.5 inches. We don't want to go too crazy. Let's not go too crazy here. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to reduce the music, Michael. I apologize about that, dude. Let me know if that's any better. I always forget to do that. I either forget to keep the music playing or reduce it. No, that's completely on me, Michael. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate you. So we have that there. Much better, thank you. No worries, dude. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, so we can cut that. Guys, do you know where my scissors went? I don't know how I lost them. Seriously? Professional at work, guys, I tell you. It's right there. Don't worry. Why do people watch? This is crazy. Alright, so this is quite thick, but that's good, so it hopefully doesn't warp too much. What we're going to do, any straggling bits, I'm just going to shave it off with a sharp knife. Beautiful. And now how wide is it? So what we do with these ones, guys, is what we just literally just fold them in half like that. Then so we have a hedge like that. So if the hot glue gun should be ready. Which it is. So hot glue, guys, gotta be quick here. Then, oh, you're stuck, aren't you? Nope, we're okay. The nozzle's stuck. Of course it is. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some wood. So our hot glue is gonna dry soon. We're going to just put some PVA so it kind of sticks down. They say for you to staple it, which is good, but the staples can come out. So we're just going to do this. I actually put some more hot glue in there actually, because I think it just cooled down a bit too much. So we do, just hold it down like that, hold down a couple of seconds, and Josh, I will put your stuff up on the stream a little bit later, dude. What are you working on, Michael? What have you been working on lately, dude? Okay, so that's a pretty decent bond straight away. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put it under something heavy, like maybe that, just to hold it down a little bit. And we're going to keep going, essentially, just so it works a bit better. So what do you guys think? Is this like a good thing for the streams? Would you guys like to see more of this, or like making terrain for the battle reports and then filming the battle reports on the streams? Is that kind of stuff that you guys like to see, or fingers crossed? Okay, so PVA on the other side. Oh, it's a big chunky bit there. Actually, I'll probably put the PVA on first. That'd be a smarter idea. Finish off a small Iron Hills force and keen and been working on a special terrain for a tournament I'm running in October. That's awesome, dude. What kind of tournament is it? 14 people in the chat. What the hell? You guys are crazy. You're insane. Welcome everyone to the stream. Make sure to say hi in the chat, guys. Yeah, what's the tournament, Michael? Just holding this guy down so he hopefully seems to be working so far. Oh, needs a little bit more. I'll put a little bit more hot glue in actually. Probably needs a little bit more. So yeah, we're making 4 hedges, guys. I think we only need 3 for the scenarios. And then when we go to the hills, we're going to have to make 3 of them. Because we'll need 3 hills, as far as I know, so far. Hey, Michael Vituso. So many Michaels in the chat tonight. Welcome. Hey buddy, keep building. I like your style. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Alright, so that seems alright now. There's a little bit done there, so I'm going to squeeze a little bit of hot glue in there. Oh, it's getting stringy. I'm going to put him under there as well. So we've got a bit of production line going here. You know what? I haven't made these types of hedges in probably about, I don't know, 20 years. I think I made them I was making the terrain when the magazine was coming out. Like, you know, built some hedges, built some hills, built the signal tower, or not the signal fire. Sorry. Alrighty, I'm going to put the glue on first this time. I'm going to do that instead. I really need to... Hang on, let's see if we can actually unblock this. I need like a toothpick or something. That might have done it actually. I'll have to see. Or not. I'm so confused right now. Thought we had it done. I think it's just that chunky bit. Where do I put it? I've got nowhere to put it at the moment. There we go. Put it on there. And let's just cut the top bit off. That's the problem. There is definitely something stuck in the lid. Oh, there it is. We definitely got it now. It's just the build-up of Oh, look at that! That was the build-up. We found it. All right. Now we can actually do this properly. There we go. Some good PVA there. And then hot glue. Right, third one. You know, I might do, Josh. I might get Discord up for you, mate, so people can see what you're working on. Make sure to join the Discord, guys, because we do have a Oh, what the hell? I think my chat just stopped. What the hell? Sorry, guys. Yeah, my chat's just... okay, let's see if we can refresh the chat. Ah, there we go. Sorry, guys. I was like, are people typing? Yeah, sorry, my chat kind of froze. Michael says the tournament is 350 points with a special ice, volcanic, or swamp terrain. Should be fun. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's pretty damn cool. Be awesome to see that. If you're on the Discord, Michael, which I think you are, make sure to put up on the hobby corner so we can have a look. Can't wait to get some terrain started sometime soon. Haven't made any in years. Only done some basing, really. Yeah, I mean, terrain's always fun, Josh. I love doing terrain. Like even just like simple stuff like this, you know. But you know, it's so satisfying. Like last thing said, yeah, it is definitely very satisfying. And we got one more to go. I do have the Rohan houses from last week. I haven't done any more on them, so all it is just dry brushing. I haven't done the washes yet, but yeah, we'll need them as well. But yeah, like I said last week, guys, because in issue 9 and 10 there's like an attack on a Rohan village, and you can build, like, they show you how to build like very basic Rohan houses. But now that we already got the kit, would you guys like to see that kind of stuff? Like, would you still want to see, like, would you still want to see, like, those kind of basic buildings? Because my plan was to, like, do that, but, like, in, like, a modern twist kind of thing. Like, it's a very simple style house. Like, I can actually show you on here. I think it's issue 10 you build them in. Let's have a look. Michael says, I like various rocks and trees to move around and constantly change the board. Yeah, I mean, I have made like standalone boards before, like where stuff like there's like a rock face in it, or like Helm's Deep, stuff like that. But there's something about terrain that you can just take on and off a board, you know. It's very very retro. Okay, is it this one? Yes, it is. So you build something like this, guys, and yeah, it's a bit ropey, that's for sure. My plan is to maybe do something like this, but give it like a modern twist. I don't think the paint job does it much justice, to be honest. Need some more hot glue here. I got some hot glue on my finger. It's alright. Not too hot, actually. Josh says, yeah, I always prefer the modular pieces of terrain. Modular, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. You can use and move around for different games, etc. I have all the pieces to do some Merkwood pieces in the same style as my pieces. Have you seen the new, not new, I should say, but the made-to-order Citadel woods that are available until tomorrow? I thought about getting some of them from Merkwood board, but we'll see. Because I want to replicate the base of that over a certain number of times and create like a Merkwood board out of it. But we'll have to wait and see. Jamie Banks, welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I built that house as a 10-year-old and I was so pleased with it. It looks just like that. Now not so impressive. Hey, for 10 years old, mate, that's quite impressive. You should never be, you know, don't put yourself down for that kind of stuff, dude. We all start somewhere. I didn't start by building Helm's Deep. No way. Wow, seeing that makes me appreciate how far the hobby has come. But yeah, my plan is to do like something along those lines, but to like give it like a modern twist kind of thing. So that's the first one we did, so that's the latest one. I need to be on a production line here. Right, so we have our first hedge. This is the first one we did, so it's pretty dry. Probably needs a little bit more glue, actually, to be honest. I'm just going to leave it a little bit longer. Make the buildings and houses, I'd like to see that, thanks. Okay, cool, thanks, Michael. But yeah, like I said, I might give it like a bit of a modern twist to make it look more like the Rohan houses that we see today. Because there's that one, but also like in a future issue, like around the 50s, there's like a Rohan swing, where you actually make some actually decent Rohan houses. So maybe I'll make that house, but then like make it to what it looks like, but then here's what you could do to improve it or something like that. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so we have our first hedge. So what we can do now, it's a bit uneven. That's alright. We can tighten it up a little bit. So it's pretty good size actually. So we want it about that wide. So how wide is that? About an inch. That sounds good to me. Make it 2 centimeters. Maybe just above 2 centimeters. Because we're going to do some stuff to it. So yeah guys, hopefully in a few weeks, if I can get sorted out with Cameron from Paints on a 4-Up, we can start doing battle reports on the streams, which will be fun. Can't wait for that actually. He's a great guy, that Cameron. you guys haven't already, go check out Paints on a 4 up. He does some awesome content over there. Monkey Mimkin, good to see you, dude. How you doing? It's been a while. How have you been, brother? Yeah, not bad, my friend. Getting ready for our Battle Games in Middle-earth series, so we're making some hedges. The classic way. The classic way with some foam scourer. 13 in the chat, guys. What the hell? You guys are mental. I mean, that doesn't look straight. That's about to 8.5. No, it looks... Apparently it's straight. I don't see it. Okay, what we're going to do is going to cut out these bases just with a craft knife, guys. I know it says use scissors, but we need to be a bit straight here. So there's one. There's two. There's three. That was not straight. But you know what? Things in life are never straight. Straight edges do not exist. Alrighty, so look at that, guys. It's coming together. Wait, what side should we use? That's the we should use this side actually. It's a bit more rough. Wait, you can kind of see the little dip at the bottom. That's alright. We can work on that. Oh god, that's a bit too much. So, I have a question for you guys. Do we leave them like this, or do we make them a bit more splendid? Like, do we like take some chunks out and do that kind of stuff? I think we'll leave one like how it is, like the basic hedge. We're gonna glue them down now. And some hot glue. So I'm doing the hot glue off the scenes, guys, because it needs to be connected to a PowerPoint, and the lead doesn't stretch to the bench very well. So apologies about that. Oh god. Oh, that was not straight. Take it off, take it off, take it off. Ooh. Try and make it a bit straight. Some variety is nice. I agree, Josh. I agree. So there we go. Let's make some adjustments here. Let's hold it down a little bit. There we go, guys. What do you guys think? Our first hedge. Not too shabby, I think. What we can also do is to cut around the edges so there's no corners of the bases. They say variety's the spice of life. Like, what kind of content on the internet can you see a guy create hedges out of scours on a Sunday? Only in SBG. I mean, that's not perfect. I probably should have done this before I actually glued it down, but that's alright. We can we'll make do. We'll make do. That's probably a bit too much off that one. That's alright. Alrighty. Nice rounded edges. We'll do that for the others as well. My thumb's a bit fat for the thumb piece of the scissors, which is kind of funny. I think Jamie put some hedges in the hobby chat, so I'm gonna have to. I'm definitely gonna have to bring them up on stream. I'll have to get Discord up. Make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already, guys. There's a link in the description of the stream. Right, is that one done? We're going nearly an hour and we haven't done these hedges yet. That worries me. We might not get everything done. So I do have to work tomorrow. But I reckon we'll get these hedges done definitely, and maybe the hills as well. Might have to save the ruins till next week, guys, possibly. There we go, that's not badly rounded, is it? And you could taper it as well if you really wanted to. But I don't think we will do that. Alrighty. Oh, I missed one. Missed one. I mean, considering that we think we talked about the magazine for about half an hour, we've only been doing this for about half an hour, so that's not too bad. I'll take that. Okay, let's see if we can get Discord up, shall we? I don't know if it's still connected to the stream is the only thing. Let's have a look. Michael says, are you using foam core? I'm not using foam core for this. This is just very thick card. Very thick card for the bases of the hedges. I will be using foam core for the ruins when we get to it. I would prefer to use XPS, but they don't tell you to use XPS. Discord. Let's load up. Hope he doesn't crash the stream. Fingers crossed. Josh says, onto the net, most annoying part of painting mounted stuff for me personally, all the straps, etc. around the horse face, etc. Don't think it helps. I haven't painted in a week. Feels slightly rusty. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that if I haven't painted in a week. If I gotta be honest. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, it's not this one. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Sorry. Boom. Done. Yeah. So professional, guys. One sec. Boom. We have Discord up and running. So, Josh is working on his Mirkwood Knight. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. If you guys want to get your stuff up shown as well, guys, make sure to join the Discord and put it into the stream thread. That's your last Mirkwood Knight, isn't it, Josh, as well? I love your Mirkwood bases as well. They're freaking amazing. And then I think Jamie, yes. Oh my God, look at him go. Man, that's like a fantasy hedge with that massive square base. That's awesome. It's a very nice looking hedge, actually. Very nice looking hedge. It's very, very nice. Oh, did I just... yeah. Well, I just got rid of Discord. That's alright. We'll come back here. But, yeah, well done. Well done, one and all. Okay, let's get these hedges glued on. They seem to be alright now. Just gonna take off some of these extra bits. We've got some, that hot glue has dried. And it's not gonna make it easy for us to glue it down. So I think what we're going to do here, guys, if I zoom in actually, it might be a bit better for you guys to see. What we're going to do here is we're just going to take our scalpel, you got to be very careful, and just gnaw at it, like that. So we'll do this one just like a little bit damaged, I think. Maybe like tamper it at the edges as well. So yeah, a little bit damage there. Josh, just go for it. You'll get after the first one or two. Yes, exactly. Yes, good luck, Josh, indeed. Jamie says, I was surprised to find the hedge after so much time, lol, but it was good to put them into my current hobby. That's awesome. What was the hedge used for, Jamie? Was it actually for Black Battle games, or? Let's glue this one down. And as always, because I'm a YouTuber, guys, well, not technically, you know, I do this for a hobby. Make sure to like the stream, guys, if you haven't already. It would help the channel out quite a lot. The channel is back, guys. I am grinding the channel at the moment. Hopefully, fingers crossed. This continues. It's a bit, the hedge is a bit bent, but that's alright. Hold it down a little bit. 11 in the chat, guys, welcome. If you haven't said hi in the chat, guys, make sure to say hi. Tell us what you're working on. If you're working on anything during the stream, do let us know. It'd be awesome to hear from you guys. Okay. Well, I mean, there's a bit of a gap at the bottom of this one. Not that side, but I think I must have glued it wrong or something. But we can use flock to cover that up. That's for sure. For that one, they're not very straight hedges, but like I said, in nature things are not straight. So this one we're definitely gonna, geez, yeah, this one's definitely gonna have to be cut down a bit. Okay, so this one I'm going to do a little bit more damage. Laundry is done. Be right back. No worries, Michael. Good luck with your laundry, mate. Josh says, yeah, last night and model for the entire army. That's why I'm pushing through the right. Want to start on us in a model troll ASAP. Oh, nice. What's your Fornos army, Josh? Is there many Arnor in there? Love me a mortal troll. I have 6. I'll load them to paint. I've had this one converted for so long. Where is it? Is it in that box? Yes, it is. It's handy. I converted this one up, and he's been in this state for about 2 years. I will get him done. I will get him done. Because we'll need some trolls for the battle game series actually, so I might actually get him done up for that. Be a good excuse. So this one's a bit more torn up a bit. Can glue this one down. Hold this guy down for a minute or so. So it was made from the magazine and then used for Lord of the Rings. Wasn't until recently I put it on the square base and add more flock. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I assumed it was used for fantasy because it was like a massive square base. But yeah, it looks very nice, dude. Looks very nice. Alrighty. So that one looks alrighty now. Third hedge is complete. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of stuff everywhere here, guys. I did buy some newspaper, put it down, so we didn't have to worry about that. But I just didn't put any down. 850 point list with Aona and Gondor warriors, shield, 6 with spears and shield, 4 knights and their dismounts, then Glorfindel, Curtin and Elf banner, and then 11 elf bows and elf spear and shields. Oh, very nice. Yeah, the troll would be a lot of fun. I've never painted one before. Yeah, yeah, trolls are always fun. Trolls are always fun. Alright, I'm gonna cut some of this stuff off. Let's see how this is going to go. So it's a bit warped. It's not warped, just I think on the other side now. Looks alright to me. Yep. So we have a pretty damaged hedge, a slightly damaged hedge, and a clean hedge, guys. What should this one be? Should we make this a clean hedge, or should we make this a very, 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 very damaged hedge? What do you guys think? I'll let you guys decide in the chat. Yeah, I noticed you got no Aronath in there, Josh. No Aronath and Rangers. If you're doing Ayana, I should get my Ayana painted. I've not touched him. Michael says very damaged, alright. Because you were the first one, Michael, your wish is my command. Josh says very damaged as well. Just give me a sec, guys. For some reason, oh no, I think we're all good. Okay, we're all good. For some reason, the streams, the chat's not updating on my for me. For some reason, it's very odd. We're gonna get the scissors out for this. This guy is going to be very damaged. Just not really enough points to go to add him in. I wish I could bring in some Arnold Warriors and Rangers, but without that, he's just a bit points to unfortunately. Yeah, that's fair enough. We'll be adding tufts to the bases and some flower tufts to the hedges. I do have some tufts I might use. I don't have flower tufts. Unfortunately, Michael. My local was out, so. But I've got different kinds of flocks, so we can definitely add some variety. That's for sure. We'll definitely be doing that. Right, how is that damage enough, guys? What do you think? Should we damage him a bit more? I mean, compared to this guy, oh, where is it? He's a bit damaged compared to that guy. Has he had enough, or should we damage him some more? Kind of think I know what you guys are going to say. Damage him more. I think that's probably enough damage on him. Broken up Hedges takes away from the straightness, indeed. I mean, you can see the difference between like that guy, those two guys, you know. And what, you know, once we cover it with flock and all that, it's going to look a lot better. Alright, so let's glue this guy down. Hedge with a gap in the middle. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Alright, give me a sec. We'll let this guy glue down, then I'll rip some more away. What, you reckon enough for like so a model can get through? Jamie, what do you think? It's like a 25mm base can get through? And a good thing about tapering these is that, look, they can just butt up against each other like that. Boom. Hedges. What do you reckon? Should we do it for this guy or should we do it for like one of these ones? A passage from Fun Maggots Doggos. Maybe this guy. Or do we do it for the one that's really damaged? Because I think he's taken enough beating, hasn't he? Or maybe for the one that sort of hasn't had too much damage. What do we think? I'll leave it up to you guys. Which one should have the gap in the middle? Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? Don't be crazy, next thing they'll be recommending L-shaped hedges. What about T-shaped hedges? Whoa, calm down. Or H for hedges. I mean, we didn't even. We're going so far ahead. We didn't even turn the page, guys. What are we doing? Okay, we've caught up. We've caught up now. Actually, let me zoom back out. We've caught up now. It's alright. Everyone can calm down. Number 2, you guys reckon? Okay. Number 2 it is. So... Number 2. Poor number 2. What do you guys think? In the middle or to the side a bit, you think? Well, why should you guys do that? I'm going to get 25mm base. use one of our gobos for reference. Yeah, sneaky passage for a tube to get through. Good idea, Jamie. Good idea. Right in the middle, says Josh. What about what do other people think? Third in from the edge of the hedge. Edge of the hedge. Look at you go. Do we have any more takers, guys? Any more takers? I think Jamie's going to be the decider here. In the middle or to the side a bit? What do we think? Where shall we have the gap? 14 in the chat, guys. Welcome, welcome. Make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you guys are new, if you haven't already. Be very helpful, guys. If you guys would like to support the channel further, you can absolutely do that by becoming a member, gifting memberships as well. We're at 1 for 1. Can Jamie even decide? Is it too much pressure for him? What is going on? Is it too much pressure to be put under? Suspense is I know the suspense is killing me. What do you? Oh. Yeah, whatever Jamie says, we'll go with. Unless he has like some crazy idea by having like 2 different points. Ugh, I don't think the world could take that. What do we think? What do we think? While we wait for Jamie to decide, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start base coating these other hedges so we can get a move on. So what I'm going to get some brown paint. I need water actually too. Rip. I'm going to get some brown paint. Well, that lid's gone forever. Probably need a bit more than that. And we have some water. Jamie says middle. Okay, we'll go in the middle. He has decided. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to base coat these hedges first. So we've got some brown paint. Some water, and we're doing this just in case some of the bottom layers fits through. I'm just going to quickly, not over the whole thing. He has spoken indeed. It doesn't matter if we don't get everywhere, but as long as we get most of it. And the thing about sponges is that they soak up. So that's the thing about sponges. As long as we get most areas. And it shouldn't take too long to dry. And then we can start flocking. I'll show you guys, I got so many different flocks, it's ridiculous. Right, so that's one. So not completely covered, but we got a lot of it. So the second one, technically the third one. And this is like pretty much, they were pretty much already stuck down, ready to go, guys. That's why I can paint them like this. That's why you get the hot glue gun. Because it's almost like an instant bond. You know, you still gotta be careful with it, but you can do stuff like this straight away, which is nice. Because I don't really want any of this bottom green layer, because this green layer is not very realistic. So that's what I want to. Oh, that's why I want to get rid of a lot of it, just so hopefully it doesn't show through. I mean, it's already looking better just with a little bit of paint on it, really. Is that one done? Yeah, it's definitely soaking into the into the scour, that's for sure. They said this was a dark brown. This is not very dark brown. It's alright. It'll do. Be careful on this one because this one isn't glued down too properly. I'm gonna start getting paint on myself, that's alright. And just the end here. Beautiful. Good. Just wash that brush out. Josh says 850 points will be a solid goal. Looking forward to something that's not Mirkwood. Benji knows it's been a while since this army. The Discord won't be the same without my elves. I know, I'm going to be so sad. did I tell you, Justin, I was thinking about getting a box of Mirkwood Elves and slowly just start building them up and doing some work in progress, as in a tribute or something. Gotta have elves and rangers. I need more rangers for balancing the list. It's such a shame Aranarth can't take the other options, only the expensive rangers and hobbit archers. I haven't bought his model yet, but it's brilliant. Yeah, the model is really great. I've got it over there. It's a really good model. Alrighty. Oh no, I did it. Oh, Seamus. I did the wrong one, didn't I? Oh no. It was this one I was supposed to make into a broken hedge. That's right. We'll let it dry and then we'll break it up. That's right. So we need a little bit of paint for the other guy, for the little guy. I completely screwed up then. That's alright. Well, we can deal with it. Just quickly paint this guy up while we are here. Just put upon Hedge. What should we call this hedge, guys? Barry? Barry of the Hedge? We should always find a way just to sneak him onto the table, guys. Hashtag help Barry. Harry the Hedge, there you go. Harry, we'll call him Harry. You're a hedge, Harry. Yeah, you're a hedge, Harry. But I can't be a hedge. Alrighty. We'll use the rest of this just to do up a little bit more on some of them. May as well use all the paint. I mean, this paint's already drying, so it's not going to take too long to dry. And while we let these dry, we'll start working on the hill, I think. Now, again, I don't have issue number 4 to hand, guys. I don't know where it is. I'm missing like a lot of the first couple. I didn't want to crack open my other one. The one that I haven't opened yet. I've got quite a few here ready to go. Somewhere. I don't know where they went. As always, it's all... So I've got... Number 11. Here's the two towers special, where we're going to need our Helm's Deep. Can't wait for that one. Issue 60. Issue 25. Issue 62, 26, 27, 24, 23, 21... 18, 14, 12, like this one, 21. Get to build Balin's Tomb, guys. Can't wait to build Warrior. That's gonna be cool. Yeah, I don't know where it is, guys. So what we'll do is we'll switch back over to this one. Don't know where it's gone, actually. Is it back? Yes. And we're going to go to issue number 4. Should be this one. There we go. Issue number 4. I don't know why it's off to the side, guys. I have no idea why. Yeah, it's issue number 5. We don't want that one. Alright, we'll just leave it like that. But do you mind it being off the side, guys? It's going to be a bit smaller if I do it here. Well, we'll just leave it like this. So issue number 4, we have the Urukai. So it tells you about the Urukai. more about the 5 phase, obviously, because they're brutal in combat. We finally get the wound chart for the first time in issue 4. A few things like that. Bear in mind, guys, we haven't been taught about Might, Will, or Fate yet, so all these heroes are very squishy at the moment. So we have like a little game here. So first of all, we see that we have a couple of sorry guys, we have a few hills here. We have 2 hills here. We need 3 all up for our battle game scenarios, so we're going to be building 3 hills, and we've got a couple of hedges on this board as well. So the first real game that really uses some decent terrain. So we're going to be making some hills in this issue. So you know, it's a bit of like it's another recon mission that Urukai are trying to get off. It's like a what if Elrond sent some high elves to slow down Saruman's army on their way to Helm's Deep. Michael says, what side is the issues that you're pulling up? Just type in Battle Games in Middle-earth PDF, and there's like a Reddit post, and there's like a link to it under there. I could probably put the link into the Discord if you want, Michael. GBHL levels of terrain on that board. Now, Michael. Now. So yeah, so we got that. We also have the Urukai Warriors, which, you know, for this first start, that's not bad at all. That's a pretty decent first Urukai model that you paint up. That's pretty decent. And then we come on to making a hill. So it says that we need expanded polystyrene. We're not using expanded. We're going to be using extruded polystyrene. We're going to be using XPS. As a max bows elf player, I approve that terrain. Well, I think this scenario definitely favors the elves, Josh. Because look where they're set up. Like, the Urukai can probably go around that hill, but it looks like the elf bows are like going to have pretty decent line of sight for the to catch those orcs. So what we have here, we have making a hill. So I am going to increase. So we need to cut out a shape. So use a marker pen to cut out a roughly circular shape on the surface of the styrene foam sheet. Rather than mark out an exact circle, mark out a rough oval shape so that the hill is less symmetrical and therefore looks more realistic. The full shown is approximately 12 inches in diameter, but you can make yours any size or shape you wish. Carefully cut out your chosen shape from the foam sheet using a junior hacksaw. We're not going to be using that because we're not insane. We're going to be using a hobby knife, obviously. And then it says angle the sides, which we'll be doing. Smooth the sides. I don't have any sandpaper. I wasn't able to get that up. Does anyone have any recommendations if we don't have sandpaper? I'm not too sure about that one. It's the one thing I couldn't get in time. And then it goes straight on to painting and flocking. And we have alternative approaches, adding character to your hill. Get a rock from the garden and put it on top. Oh, classic battle games in Middle-earth. Classic. So freaking good. So, with that out of the way, can always come back to it if we need to. And with our hedges drying at the moment, we're going to start on the hills. Now, I might get some newspaper just to put it on the table, guys. Just give me 1 sec. I'm also just going to sweep off the excess that we had on the board here, on the table, so we keep our area nice and clean-ish, if we can. So, got the Sunday Telegraph. If you guys are in Australia, you know what that is. Just going to use... I mean, that's kind of frightening, to be honest. Let's maybe just do this bit. There we go, nice mountain range for you guys. Boson high ground is awesome to have. Although it looks like that's what they'd be doing, to be honest. So we're gonna get some styrene. Some amazing XPS foam, and it is amazing for sure. So we have a little bit of styrene there. Just making some smaller hills today, guys. It's over, Saruman, we have the high ground. He beat me to the Obi-Wan quote. Alrighty, so what we have here is some XPS foam. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant stuff to making terrain with. Absolutely brilliant stuff. It's so much better than the expanded stuff. So they said approximately 12 inches, did they say, or 12 centimeters? Let's go back to the guide. They said approximately 12 inches in diameter. That's quite a big hill. But we're going to be tapering it off anyway, so 12 inches. Is about that, actually. That seems like a big hill, don't you think? Like that? Oh, let's go back to that scenario. Let's have a look. Did they hills... Because I think that scenario is played on a 3x3. Yes. Yes, it's a 3x3, so... Doesn't look that big. Maybe it is. Alright, first of all, let's just cut this guy in half just so we're not working with a massive piece of styrene here. We're just going to roughly go in half. Now, if I had a hot wire cutter, that would be better. But I don't have one at the moment, which is fine. It's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our marker. We're going to make a shape. So, I mean, it's a pretty big hill, right, guys? Compared to a goblin, does it look a bit big? Does it look a bit too big? What do we think? It's a big hill, right? I think if we go about maybe 8 inches in diameter, which is that, that's probably a bit better. Hey Locka, welcome to the stream, my friend. Yes, this is GW Lord of the Rings, indeed. If you need to slope the edges, you probably need a bit of access. That's true. That's true, Michael. Bigger the better, says Jamie. 9x9 is big enough. 9x9 inches. At the top or at the bottom, Michael? What do we think? If you take into account the slope of the hill, it'd be fine. So, what should the top be? Alright, well let's Well, I guess let's just start cutting away then, shall we? We'll just start. We still need to make it round, so if we go. I mean, it's a bit odd, but I mean, you guys can't even see that. Finished size top is 7x7. Hey Ozzy, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Yes, 15 people in the chat, guys. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Make sure to say hi in the chat. It'd be awesome to see where everyone's from. Yeah, the slope of the hill. Yeah, that's the point. Let's make it into a circle first. So let's do that first before we do anything else. So we'll take off the edges. Say hi in the chat. Hi in the chat. You're so funny, Michael. That's like something I'd do. If someone says, say hi in the chat. Hi in the chat. Just having some meat pies now before I sleep. Very nice, Aussie. Enjoy them, my friend. Enjoy them. Alright, so that's the rough shape of it. Let's get rid of those pieces. 'Tis a silly day. It is indeed, Michael. It's a Sunday after all. 'Tis a Sunday after all. 16 now in the chat. What the hell, guys? Welcome, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Just give me a sec, guys, while I just sort something out. Alright, so what we're going to do now is going to start tapering it. And I think we want to get rid of this side first. So I think let's start doing this. I'm just going to take little bits at a time, guys. Whoa. Apologies if I do knock the camera. I still feel like the bottom's a bit big. I mean, can I change? I'm trying to see if I can change the camera so it doesn't shake. Yeah, I've got to get up early for work, Aussie. I've got to get up in about 6.5 hours. Less than that. So it's slowly coming into shape now. Don't stay up too late for us. Sleep is important. I know. I know. We're gonna get something done this stream. You know what? I'm gonna be a renegade. I think it's gonna be too big. I just think it's gonna be a bit too big. $3.30 in the old windmill Woodhouse Shit country. Yeah, it's just gone 11:30 PM here. $2.36 here in the UK. We're really slimming this down, guys. Alright. I think this is probably a good size, yep. I mean, the newspaper's just shredding now, it doesn't really make a difference anymore. I'm worldwide. I am indeed, by the looks of it anyway. How's it looking so far, guys? It's starting to get there. I think we made the base way too big before. Just definitely still need to taper it a bit more though. Lucky this blade is flexible though. Josser is right with the slope, the top finishes smaller, good call. But I actually I could literally cut it in half. You know? Because I thought the bottom was way too big. Whoa, there goes the knife. Alright, well, rip. Hang on guys, I gotta get some new knives. I just flung off. Where's my backups? Somewhere around here. Just give me a sec, guys, while I go find them. Got him. Do the North and South Pole just have 24 time zones since the lines narrow down up there? But compasses don't work there as well, so I assume that... Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a point. It's like there's that point in America where there's like 5 different states. I assume it's something along those lines. What do you get all the materials for this? So some of it I got from Kmart, some of it I got from, like this foam I got from Bunnings. Yeah, a few different places actually. I think the poles have 24-hour days based on GMT, not sure. Go to work a street open, you have to adjust your clock 5 hours. That would be something, right? Oh, hopefully this doesn't happen again. At least our knife is sharp again. Alright, so gonna really start tapering it off now. You know what, let's get... The newspaper's not working, we'll use that when we're flocking. Maybe we'll start tapering upwards, that might be the better idea. Zoom in. Oops, sorry guys, did not mean to do that. Because we still have like these areas here that we need to get rid of, by the looks of it. Although to be fair, their hills aren't very much tapered off either. We definitely have to get rid of these bits. So we'll definitely start getting rid of these bits. even though there's an earthquake happening when it's up when we're doing this. See, we want it sort of like this area here. Maybe break up some edges so it's not so round. Yeah. I mean, we got to make 3 of them, Michael. So I think this first one will just do like a simple round hill, and then yeah, for like we might do like a kidney shape or something like that as well. I mean, we're starting to get there though. Just this bit down here that's a little bit annoying. There's no way a model's going to fit off that side. If I had some sandpaper, I think we could just sand the rest of the way, but I don't have sandpaper, which is the problem. Does anyone have any quick solutions for sandpaper? Oops. Maybe using one of these. Probably doesn't sound very nice, guys. I mean, it kind of works. It's kind of working, to be honest. Grind it down on a sidewalk. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Actually, you know, I might mute myself just so you guys don't get that horrible sound. That's a shout. Use a scour pad. That's a shout. Let's try that. Oh, whoever came up with this idea. Is a bloody ruddy legend. Look at that, look how smooth that is now. I might mute myself, guys, so you guys don't have to hear that I think we did it, guys. I might have just killed myself by 20 years because of inhaling all that dust. But that's okay. But there we have one very thing of a hill. It already reminded me of some Scotch Brits, so it should have the similar properties. Yeah, yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's a brilliant idea. If you don't have sandpaper, just use that. So much foam here. Alright, we'll keep that paper because we'll need to use that. We're already way over time, guys, but it's alright. How's your Mirkwood night going, Josh? Is it still in? Alright guys, are you ready for the fun part now? After we base, we're going to paint the hall first. I think we'll just do one today. I'm not going to have time to make all three. That's alright. So, we have our hill. That's Gobbly McGob face. Consider. And you can go on the sides. Once there's some stuff on there, it'll catch a bit more. That's not too bad for our first attempt. Pretty good. There was a lot of cleaning up mistakes during all those straps. Finally locked in now, though. He's coming along well. Had to wait for stuff to dry, so cleaned up a few Gondor warriors. Removed their gates as well, so I can just stick them on a basis. Oh, nice. Very nice. Alrighty. So, as we switch back to the mag, guys. So, we've done number 1, we've done number 2, and we've done number 3. So next up, we paint. So what we're going to use first, we're not going to paint it green, because that's just idiocy. What we're going to do is we're going to paint it brown. Obviously. So, do we have that come with a browner brown? That box. It did. Is that black or is that... That looks like black. So maybe we'll just mix some of that brown with some black. All hail Gobby McGobface, King of the Hill. That is Gobby McGobface's hill. And because this isn't like a what do you call it? Like a sponge. It will take the paint quite well, actually. So let's just mix this paint together. It's gonna be very dark, but that's alright. Let's move Gobby McGobface out of the way. And start painting this hill. It's black, but that's alright because we've got We've got some good coloured flocks, guys. I got some brown, got some different types of green. So what do you guys think? Have you enjoyed the stream so far? Do you kind of like this idea, or should I not never do this again? Can you believe we're actually getting terrain done in a single stream, like complete from start to finish? Like it's never been seen. Never been seen before, guys. Enjoyable so far. I love seeing the old magazines. Thank you, Michael. Well, hopefully you'll be excited for the battle reports and for the series. Alright, I'm gonna get probably some of my this might be alright actually. Alright, so we have Gobby's Hill, Black Hill. So we'll let that dry, and while that's drying, we'll start flocking the hedges, I think. Stream is very informative. Thanks for the magazine. Walk along. Chat is a great learning place too. Oh, thank you, Michael. Appreciate you. Alrighty, so these are basically dry. I mean, they've taken, yeah, they've had to, yeah. All right, so first of all, let's break apart this this thing, this hedge, as Jamie said we should. Where is my? There we go. I was almost sitting on it. That would not be fun. So let's break apart this hedge. Straight down the middle. And enough so a 25mm base can fit through. We have to glue this back on. That's okay. We'll just cut that bit off, and we'll just break this down a little bit. Been good. I never had any of the old magazines. I got into the game very late, so it's good to go through them. Oh, cool, Josh. So at least you get to see something new. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo these guys. That's okay. Ooh. Almost a bit too much, and I just stuck my finger onto hot glue. That was quite hot that time. Don't burn your fingers on hot glue, guys. Top tip. Alright, how about that, guys? Is that good? Gobby McGobface can fit in. Quite snugly, actually. Gobby's Hedge, Gobby's Hill. Alrighty, so with that done, we are on to flocking. Get some good old flocking. So I've got a few things actually. I'll show you guys. So I've got some classic green flock from Army Painter. Battlefield grass green. It's like the green that you see like in the magazine. So we have like, you know, that classic green flock here. So we have that. We also have dirt flock. That's what I'm saying about the brown flock. Like that. So I think we'll put that on first to make like a nice base. And then I've got foam scatter dark green. Clump flock for maybe some hedges. We might use that. I've got sawdust scatter rough pasture because I like the look of that one. So we've got some different varieties. We've got foam scatter light green. Got that. Got some one. So this is a light green foam scatter. This is what I used on the Erebor board. And I've got green blend as well in here, which we might use that for the hedges. So what do we think, guys? What should we put on first now? Classic trip down memory lane, this. Jamie. Wish I'd gone to this game sooner. Says Michael. So we'll start with this guy first. Then we've got some PVA here as well. So what should we do for the first one, guys? Should we do like a classic hedge? I think we'll put some of the brown stuff on first, because that sounds appropriate. We'll just put the PVA in with the black paint, guys, because it doesn't really matter at this point. Well, that doesn't look great, does it? We've got to water it down with some water. Again, doesn't matter if the paint gets in it, guys, it's all the same at the moment. I think we might put some of the brown scatter on first. So let's open that up. And really, I've got no method for this, guys. We're going to see how it goes. Really? I'm going to see how it goes. So, brown scatter. It's like a very, very dark green, so that could work quite well as the base. So, let's paint some of this on the hedge. Actually, I want to put that newspaper down first before we do this, so we can save some of the scatter. I'm just going to soak this thing in PVA, guys. Absolutely soak it. Absolutely soak it. And the color with the PVA, it's just going to help it blend more as well. So that's completely fine. Because I know the classic green hedges are very iconic, but I don't think that's going to look very good on camera. Alright, so that one's done, so let's do some scatter here. So we're just going to take some. Just going to start layering it on. We are saving all the excess as well, guys, so it doesn't matter if we take some off. It's alright. Some on the top. So that's the base of it, guys. So what we're now going to do is save all this scatter, pour it back into its pot as much as we can. See, we just save heaps then. We won't be able to save all of it, we've just saved a lot. And now what we're going to do now is we're going to get... Should we get some of this classic stuff, guys? What do you guys think? Just put whatever on there, right? You can put a little bit of this on. Just a little bit, so the classic shines through a little bit. We have to get oh, you know what? You know what I need? That's what I need. Oh. Sealant spray. And that way we can actually put some on. It will stick. And we can put some, maybe some light green on there too. Don't know if I like that. Don't know if I like this one. What else have we got? Dark green. Maybe some green blend as well. Oh yeah, that one actually looks alright. Flock makes it all come together, good job. Thanks, Michael. So I'm gonna get some of that out. Wherever my brush went, I do not know. Fell asleep, rip Aussie. Go to bed, dude. Go to bed. Yeah, you have a good one, Ozzy. So we're going to use this green blend. Oh, that looks nice. I like that. It's got a bit of yellow in it too. Oh, I like that a lot actually. I like that a lot. Now it's actually looking like a hedge. You guys are looking a sec. We should keep some of those brown parts looking through, but what do you guys think of that? That looks alright. Better lighting would probably be better, but it's starting to look like an actual hedge now. You know, for something really simple, it's not too shabby. Yeah, I think that green blend's the way to go, guys. Putting that brown flock underneath and then putting the green blend on top, I think is definitely the way to go. Because look, you can still see some of the brown underneath, and that's like, I think that gives it like a bit more depth. Right, that's not too bad, but to be fair, that's alright. So that's our first bit of the hedge done. That's actually coming together real nice, looking good. This is going to be a great series. Fingers crossed, Jamie. I've been planning it for so long, fingers crossed. Alright, next one. Got to soak the whole hedge. I bet it's gonna look so good on the one that you made me do, Jamie. The one that's broken in half. I reckon that's gonna look real good on that one. I'm just going to flip the paper over. No, can't do that. I need like another piece. How are we going to do this? I need like a different container, sort of. Don't really have one to hand, to be honest. Maybe I'll put it onto this hill. Onto this hill that's going to be a hill. There we go, and we can use that bit later. Then we get the brown one back. Let's just give it another soak. Now that we know what we're doing, So that was the one that was like not damaged at all. This is the one that's slightly damaged. Yeah, I think putting the brown stuff underneath, guys, is a really good move. Methinks. On top. Some of this stuff. On top. Without too much bias, I think this will be my favourite one. Alright, looks looking alright. You know what, we'll do these ones, we'll do all of them up to that bit first. So I need to soak this one. I can honestly start to see the light, guys, of this series actually coming together now that I'm actually doing this kind of stuff. Getting this stuff ready for it. If only Cameron was here. You can see the hedges that we're going to be fighting over. Oh, that's okay. Someone ping him in the Discord. Flocks get lighter as you go. That's a cool idea. Looks great. Yeah, thanks, Michael. That's just the morning light. You've been up for 6 hours. No, I've been up for 18 hours or something like that. I gotta get up for work in 5.5 hours. Gonna soak it on this side again. So this is the slightly damaged. No, this is the really damaged one. That's right, we need to do, we need to get right underneath there. And really bunch up that flock under there. Which we can do. Not bad. Alright, so that one's done. Need to put a little bit more into there. Yep, that'll do. Good. Good. Oops. Oh, that's not good. Wasn't really stuck down properly. That's right. That one's done. Now we do the one that Jamie wanted us to do, the broken hedge. Might put some flock here as well, just to symbolize that the hedge was there at some point. What do you guys think? Puts a little bit of flock in the gap. Maybe. I'll let you guys decide that one. Will I soak this over? Been good fun, lads, but I gotta get to my parents for dinner. Don't go to bed too late. Thanks, Michael. Gotta go. I learned a bunch of fun from the chat. Thanks all. Farewell again to a different Michael. Bit of flock and then mud, as it'll be well trodden in. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jamie. That's a good idea. Alrighty. So brown flock first. At least it looks a bit more realistic than the At least it looks a bit more realistic than the ones they're actually doing battle games. I feel like we're making it a bit more realistic. So it's not accurate to the mag, but I think it looks kind of cool. Are you live next Sunday, Benji? I'll try and hop on if you are. I'm coming back from seeing Empire of the Sun in London. Yeah, I will be, Josh. I will be live. I don't know what time are you coming back. Alright, so that one's done. Good. So we don't need that until we do the hill. I think we'll do the hill in the same way, guys, I think. Seems like a good idea to me. All right. Really happy with how this is turning out, guys. Josh, I'll read your comment in a second. Just want to do this on before it dries too much. A little bit on the bottom there. Not too shabby at all, I think, for a little hedge. Here we have a little hedge. There's the second one done. This is the slightly damaged one. You can probably tell the difference between these two. You can see there's a little bit more damage towards it. Not sure I'm going to get this night finished during the stream, but I'll 100% be by the end of the day. Fingers crossed, Josh. At least we're saving a bit of the flock. And that hill is almost dry as well, so it'll be dry by the time we finish these hedges. So let's do the one, I think, with that in the middle. Some stuff on the bottom. Not bad, not bad. Alright, and then we take a few of the clumps and just stick them on. Take away some from the base. So we want that clean looking base. Because as we all know, it's all about that base. No trouble. Alright, Jamie, that's your one. That's your one that you asked for. That's McGobface can fit through. There's that one done. The best one. Can't wait to see how you do with places like Lothlorien, etc. A long way off yet, though. Yeah, that's issue 35, I think, is Lothlorien. But yeah, I've already started preparing for I've already got designs and schematics for doing the tree houses, so I'm already preparing for that, Josh. Spectre complete and Martin completed the stream. Oh, nice, Jamie. Put them up on the stream thread if you want. And I'll get them up on the stream. And we have Harry the Hedge as well. Poor Harry the Hedge. I mean, from some cardboard, some scarrows, a little bit of PVA and a little bit of flock and some paint. It's nothing too shabby, is it? Some new stuff on there. If someone gets shot in a game through that hedge, it's Jamie's fault. I'll be happy. I'll be proud of that shot. Maybe that's what we'll do. Like, we'll always put like someone in that hedge. I'll put some more on this side. Just a little bit more. Alrighty. And those, my friends, are 4, except for the bases, obviously. That's Harry the Hedge. Those are 4 completed hedges. Not too bad if I say myself. And I can also use this in my bold action, which is kind of cool. For my bold action games. 4 hedges. Nice. Alrighty. Let's get this hill done. And I think we'll call it. Alrighty, this hill is essentially dry, yeah. we can call that dry. So we're essentially going to do the same thing for the hill, guys. So what I'm going to do, start lathering it with PVA. I'm just going to do that because we're probably going to need all of it. I'm just going to cover the whole thing in PVA. Gobby McGobby's Hill. Sure you're everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Alright. So now we use the brown flock again. Over most of the area. Also going to put some of this old style green flock on as well, just to represent some classic stuff in there. Make sure we get the edges as well. There we go, it looks alright. And then we're going to spray. Then we're actually going to pour this flock on. Make sure we get all around the edges too. Then we lift it up. Not looking too bad, guys, I think. For a little simple hill. I'm going to spray it. Do I put some of that... Oops. Should I put some of the light green stuff on there as well, guys? What do you think? As like an accent, or does that look alright, guys? Should I put a little bit lighter on there, or what do you guys think? Should I go a touch lighter? Disable that flock though. And all that, if possible. I just don't want to ruin it right now. Yeah, we might try a little bit of lighter stuff. Maybe just in patches. Kind of like that. Then maybe put a bit more of this stuff over it. And then if we do just the spurts, not too much, otherwise it'll leak. And then we do that, knock it off. How about that, guys? That's not too bad, is it? For a simple little hill. Make sure we get the edges. Must have missed the edges, to be honest. Just where I put my fingers. That's where it's come off. There we go, guys. Simple little hill. I am happy with that. I think that's actually the first ever proper hill I've ever made. I've got a feeling. Making sure I get all the sides, guys. There we go. Done. Gobby McGobface's hill. Not too bad, I reckon. That should look pretty good. So if we just put that there, try and save some of this flock. Got flock absolutely everywhere now, but that's alright. So there we go, guys. We actually got some stuff done. we have our simple hill, and we have just got to do the bases, guys, but I'll do that during the week. We have 4 hedges as well. Not bad for 3 hours work. Geez, 3 hours, my god. That's probably around the right size, I reckon, that we made it. We didn't put a rock on it. That's the only thing, we just didn't put a rock on it. But other than that, I think would. So there we are. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to end it there because I've got to get up for work in, oh god, like 5 hours, which is already tormenting me, and I'm starving because I haven't had food. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We will be back live streaming again next Sunday. Hopefully building 2 more hills and maybe some ruins as well, and then maybe the week after that we might be able to do some games. Who knows? Let's see what I can get done. But yeah, not too bad, guys. I think I will get the bases of the hedges done during the week at some points because I got some other basing to do. This one's kind of warped a little bit. That's alright. It'll happen. Hopefully back at the hobby desk in time for it. If not, I'll still tune in. Appreciate it, Josh. And thank you, Jamie, as well. But yeah, you can look forward to seeing these guys, these terrain, on a stream and new video series near you very shortly. But there we go. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Appreciate you guys, everyone tuning in. It was a amazing stream as always, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. There will be, I'm going to say, at least 2 videos next week, guys. There will be possibly 3, but definitely 2. There will be the legendary, no, not legendary, Legacies review, which I haven't put up yet, apologies. And there will be another painting guide. The Haleth one hasn't gone too well, but I'm still going to put them up anyway because I've done them. And hopefully it might help some people. The next one will be for the new Rohan Warriors, and then after that will be Hammer, and then after that we'll do the evil side. There also might be my hobby vlog going up, but I'll have to wait and see. I haven't finished that one yet. And yeah, live streaming again next Sunday, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get some news this week. before I go, guys, what do we think we're going to get some news this week? I know I put that video out the other day about what we've seen so far. But do we think we're going to get news next week? Are we calling it now? News next week? Or is the catapult troll finally going to go on pre-order today, like the in the article today? What do we think? Either bring the catapult troll out, or give us some news, GW, please. GW, please. One can only hope, right? Bloody hope so, but I doubt, unfortunately, yeah. Anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, take care, everyone.